Sleep is incredibly essential for health. We need sleep for our body to heal and rejuvenate from our day's tasks. Unfortunately, many individuals either have difficulty falling asleep or simply just don't get enough sleep, which will be where Insomnia Remedies also come in. Sleep is incredibly crucial for health. We need sleep for the body to heal and rejuvenate from our day's activities. Unfortunately, lots of people either have difficulty falling asleep or simply don't get enough sleep, which is where Insomnia Remedies come in. You will find two fundamental groups when it comes to insomnia remedies. 1. Artificial remedy. The first is the synthetic remedy. This sort of treatment or medication can be located in the pharmacy and clinic. They usually are recommended to target the sickness at the source. Artificial remedy usually costs a lot, but it typically delivers fast results. Most medicine today are toxic, filled with harmful chemical substances that aren't safe to be consumed for a prolonged period of time. 2. Natural remedy. The other kind of treatment is called natural remedy. Individuals have practiced natural medicine for hundreds of years. This kind of remedy uses the body's natural healing process for beating insomnia. It is less costly, but what makes them stand out would be the fact that they're not as toxic as artificial remedy. Regardless of what sort of treatment you choose, the goal is to help you fall asleep and stay asleep. These remedies are meant to help you get more rest at night. These types of remedies may cause drowsiness, so that it's best to take them right before going to sleep unless it states otherwise. It's also important to make certain that you talk to a doctor before getting any medication listed below. Zopiclone, additionally called Lunesta, is a group of medications capable of putting you to sleep easily and quickly. Statistics show that Lunesta can put most people to sleep for an average of 7 to 8 hours. It's a strong group of drugs, so make certain you stay away from it unless you're in a position to have the full night's sleep to prevent grogginess. Food and Drug Administration limits the drug dosage to be not more than 1 mg. Any more than that might bring upon the risk of grogginess a day later. Ramelteon, this group of drugs functions differently, it does not cause adverse impacts to your users such as grogginess, drowsiness, and so on. Typical drugs utilized to cause sleep targets the CNS, central nervous system, depressing its functions and put the user in a sleepy state. Ramelteon, on the other hand, targets specifically the sleep-wake period. This drug is recommended to those individuals who have difficulties falling asleep. Due to having less side effects, Ramelteon can be prescribed for long-term use. The medication in addition has shown no history of abuse or dependence. Zaleplon, also called Sonata. Most medications have a long activation amount of time in a people's body. Sonata isn't certainly one of them. Among most of the latest resting pills, Sonata managed to stay mixed up in system for the shortest amount of time. In other words, this medication actually leaves small to no unwanted effects the following morning. For instance, if a person has difficulty falling asleep, a pop of Sonata pill will help him fall asleep without feeling off the next day. Docpan, also known as Silena. This group of drugs is prescribed especially to individuals who have difficulty staying asleep. You can state that that is a synthetic remedy for the light sleepers who easily wake up at evening because of minimal level of stimuli. It acts by suppressing the histamine receptors, therefore aiding your sleep maintenance after you've fallen asleep. As this drug requires you to definitely stay asleep for a long amount of time, usually do not consume Silena unless you're able to settle for full 7 to 8 hours at night. The dosage is dependent upon your response to treatment, health, and age. Benzodiazepines. Benzodiazepines are helpful for both short-term and long-term insomnia. It has a lasting effect on the body as it remains into the system for the long time. So, for the people who've had sleeplessness for a number of years, this drug can help them in their journey to full recovery. It's commonly utilized to treat prolonged nightmares and sleepwalking. As the effect of this drug is unyielding, you might feel tired and drowsy the following day. Another side effect of this medication is the fact that this drug can result in drug dependence, and thus you may have to depend on this drug to drift off and stay asleep in future. Benzodiazepines can be located in sleeping pills triazolam, Halcion, alprazolam, Xanax, temazepam, Restoral, and others. It is important to get a medical evaluation before you take any sleeping pills. Visit a medical practitioner for the thorough examination. Always consult your physician in regards to the adverse effects of any medication before carefully deciding which pills to simply take. Each medication can cause different side effects. The medial side effects is a frustration, severe allergic attack, prolonged drowsiness, to simply name a few. On the other hand, some would rather to opt for normal remedies alternatively. You don't have actually to rely on chemical substances with harmful adverse effects, particularly upon waking up. Instead, why not use natural treatments to repair your sleep cycle and place an end to insomnia? See the link in the description below for home remedies.